Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Matty and welcome back to another 3-starring with Hogs episode. As you can see, we are Town Hall 8. I'm on my noob account, so if you're not looking for a Town Hall 8 Hog video, then you're looking at the wrong place. And as you can see, there's only 4 people left in this clan. Now, it's weird to think a few hours ago that there was a pretty epic war over here that, just having a look at can't remember how many people it was 25 people. So yeah, pretty big war, pretty awesome. We dominated the other clan. Were a lot of 3 stars. I mean, the top sorry, that was them. The top side of their clan, sort of the number 1, number 2 wasn't very good, but yeah, the rest was pretty awesome by the look of it. Lots of nice 3 stars, but I'll cover that on a different one. We're here at the moment to go through number 19. So we're going to scout the base and have a little look at it and how we approached it. So first things first, there was 2 people that attacked this base. Toxics, I think, was the first, and I was the second. And I was the one that pulled off the 3-star. Now looking at the base, the 3 air defences are in the core. So what you've got to consider is that these air defences there's going to be some defences they're not able to cover. So if you look, I mean, it barely covers those cannons, that archer tower as well. So hogging those cannons is an obvious. This cannon here as well. So I think what Toxic's strategy was to use 14 loons. I think he did 2, 2, 2, then 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, 2, 2. I don't think he went for that arch tower in the end. I don't know. I think he used 14 loons, went for all those defences, and then tried to hog the core from the bottom side. Now it's pretty obvious that the giant bombs are going to be in the core. If they're not, there's no... well, you could have doubles by the wizard tower, but it wouldn't make sense because you could just loon it, and yeah, the pathing doesn't potentially... well, it might do actually, but to be honest, the main thing with this is you could loon it and eliminate 4 giant bombs. Yawning. Same with this air defense as well. So we guessed that they're in the core. I looked at it and thought, yeah, probably. And me and Toxics went through his attack before we did it. So what I'm going to do is find it soon. Just have a quick look. There it is. Here we go, look. So yeah, you can see Toxics bought 14 loons, 5 wizzies, 20 hogs, and then some barbs and archers. So let's go through his plan and how he executed it. So 2 loons on each cannon, 2 loons on each cannon and air defense. Cannon and mortar down the bottom side as well. Each of the cannons is going down. He's got 2 loons on that bottom cannon as well, picking up the CC pull. Now this is the thing he does here. Look, so these defences haven't gone down on the bottom side. So what he does is throws a couple of hogs in to finish them off. Also threw another hog in on the that bottom cannon as well. And yeah, so at this point in the raid, I'm just going to pause it here. He's got the full CC pull, but he's only got 16 hogs left, which means that they could potentially fizzle out quite quick. So what we're going to do now is watch and see how he approaches the rest of the raid. So arch to lure the CC. Just looking at what we've got. So he throws some barbs, archers, and the CC down. Now in the CC there's clearly been wizards. So he's only got 16 hogs to go for it. So by the look of it, he's thrown 8 hogs on each arch tower. Now the pathing's quite good here, because it means that the hogs are going to go straight into the core. So all left side haven't touched any giant bombs. Right side are getting pummeled by, and have actually been all killed. Because there wasn't a heal spell to keep them alive. So now he's only down to 1 small group of 8 hogs, and he's going to be able to keep them alive while he's got the heal on them. Bear in mind these are level 4 hogs as well. But the problem is when they move out of the hill, they're just going to get zapped. And they've split off again now, so they're taking ages to take down defences, moving in and out of heal, little bombs not helping, wizard not helping. And ultimately, this is about where they run out of steam. The heal spell wears off, giant bomb splats them there, and last defense. But the only issue is now is he's got no cleanup at all. So I sort of, and there's the double giant bomb look. So he did actually reveal all the giant bombs as well. So our suspicions were correct. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is we'll finish off watching the raid. Basically, ran out of time. So let's have a look. Bum, bum, bum. I approached this raid slightly differently. I'm going to fall asleep. I bet that's really annoying for you guys, but hey ho. Okay, here we go. So, my strategy. Let's look at the evolved version. So 6 loons. Now, I thought 2 on each cannon, because I like the fact that you could, the top cannons I'm talking about here, because I like that they're quite strong point defense, they're quite easy to take down, and it's a fair trade. Also, it'll time with a CC pull, because the cannons were just within range of the CC, so as soon as the loons killed it and moved on, you were getting a full pull. And then I was going to use 2 for the bottom cannon as well, because I thought, well, that can go down. And then I can path my hogs on the left hand side here on the mortar and cannon, and the right hand side here on the mortar and cannon, and they're going to go straight into the core. Now, my CC was full of hogs, level 5 hogs, but I've only got level 3 normal hogs, so I've got 35 hogs I'm going in with this raid, as compared to 20 on Toxic's raids. I've only got 2 wizards though, so my cleanup troops are a lot less. So we're going to have a look and see how it goes. So yeah, as we said, I've dropped 2 loons on each cannon and 2 loons on the bottom cannon as well. Now what I'm hoping is that I'm maybe going to get to that wizard tower as well on the bottom, but I knew it wasn't really going to happen. You can see the CC pull, and because I dropped those loons have been there a little bit longer, actually we might get it. Nah. Bit optimistic, but the CC are already down here. So I did something a little bit risky with the CC. You can see I'm going to swamp them with barbs, and then I'm going to drop my king in a minute. King straight on a wizard there, have him down, and then I've dropped 1 wizard in as well to try and help clean those out. And now I'm going to pause. We've got the position where I've got 1 wizard and 1 archer for cleanup, so risky, and then 35 hogs ready to go. So plan here, I think I tried to drop the CC now, but I misclicked a couple of times. I'm trying to get the CC drop so that it goes straight to the wizard tower, and then I'm going to drop my group of 30 hogs on the cannon and mortar. So now would be a good time. I think this is where I was misclicking. There it is. There's the CC drop straight onto the wizard tower, and then you can see I've got a quad drop of the hogs. So they're all going to push into the core, and I've got heal spells waiting. I know there's we know there's giant bombs there, so I've got the heal spells waiting because they're only level 3 hogs, so they could get absolutely splattered. But look at that! Look at the dodging they did on that second giant bomb. It's because the pathing just means they're not there. They're not there, and they use that 3rd heal spell just to get rid of those defenses. And look at this stage. I'll pause it in a minute. Here we go. I mean, I don't know how many hogs we got there, but look at them run around. There's potentially 15, 20 hogs, maybe more. It's just insane. Look how quick they take down that storage. So yeah, now with my 1 wizzy and 1 archer, I see the corner builder huts. I didn't see the top builder hut, by the way. Yeah, I didn't notice that bad boy was there. So I took those down, and I knew that the hogs were going to finish down. I wasn't worried about the king because I've got so many hogs that they're just going to absolutely tear through him when they get to him. It's only when they start splitting off and there's loads of defensive buildings around him and that sort of thing that king can be a pain. Here they go. Hogs straight onto the king. He dies within a few seconds, and then we're left for the town hall, and then that's it. all that's left now is the good old march up to that builder hut. King's still got most of his health. Both my cleanup troops are alive, and then the group of hogs. So you can see slightly different strategies. It is my fault, 'cause I sort of guided Toxics on his raid. I think we just did it slightly wrong, and I was able to clean it with lower level hogs. It's just a completely different way of doing it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it's a bit different on Channel 8. Sorry that I keep yawning and stuff. I know I know that doesn't really help, but yeah, I thought this would be a slightly different video for you, and I hope you appreciate it, guys. So I'll see you in a bit.